Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy X. Last time we beat the game. Today, guess what? It's super boss time, or I should just say extra species boss well, I don't know. It's boss time. Let's just say that. Today we're gonna go through and fight all the stuff in the monster arena. First I'm gonna check my equipment because I actually haven't checked it in a minute. Yes, we want our weapons on, and we want these brand new equipments that I've made with auto haste, auto phoenix, and auto protect. And for one person, Riku, I have ribbon. For Titus and Waka, I went ahead and put stone proof. The reason why I only had ribbon for one character is because ribbon costed me 99 dark matters, which I only had 99 obviously, and getting 99 more of them is not an easy task. Anyways, let me just explain some of the things. The other thing I said I was going to do. I said I was going to capture all 10 of every monster. Done. You need to do that to finish the monster arena, so that has to happen. Also, obviously sphere levels are a little full and stuff. Well, that's because sphere grid. Check it. Zoom out. Look at that. Zoom out. Look at this shit. This is just for Riku. Yeah. Max sphere grid. Now, okay, it's not completely maxed. There's still some empty nodes here and there. The way you get the achievement or the trophy for the game is to actually fill in all the empty nodes too. I'll eventually do that, but my main goal was to max out my stats. So here's Riku, here's Titus, here's Waka. They're all the same. They're all in the exact same spot on the sphere grid, obviously. But if you look at their actual stats, you'll see that, boom, 255 on all the stats that matter. We're not going to even use magic, so I didn't bother. And luck takes too long to max out. 80 should be good enough for me. If you want the high end of the recommended, you should go for about 130. That's what H.G. Bailey recommended. But he said the low end would be 80, and I'm going to try out 80 and see how well it works out for me. For right now, for the first things that we're going to do here, which is just take on the first set of monsters in the arena, it should be just fine. So what we're going to do, and what we have to do to unlock the final creation here, is to actually defeat all of the area conquest, the species conquest, and the original creations. So we got to beat them all. So let's just start from the beginning and start knocking them all out. Start with the Stratavis. And make sure you have enough money to fight all these as well. I'm not even sure I have enough money. We'll find out. And hopefully I'll get enough drops along the way I can just sell it and get more money. Yeah, so check out the damage I deal now. 9999. Basically, I knock out 100,000 per hit. It's pretty sweet. And that includes Riku. Yep. Riku's attacks are now useful. Before, she was completely useless in battle, at least attack-wise, and now she's completely useful in battle, attack-wise. Yay! Also, I should note that my current overdrive setting is for Victor, because we're about to win a bunch of battles in a row, so I'm not too concerned with filling up my overdrive. Basically, it'll be filling up my overdrive between battles. Oh, this is bad. Okay, cool. He didn't use... I was a little worried he was going to use Bad Breath. As long as they don't kill Riku, we'll be alright. Okay. He actually did do Bad Breath, but because we have a freaking person with ribbon, we're going to be okay. I was a little worried there for a second. He doesn't always ambush you. I got a little unlucky on the ambush. Oh, you know what I should show you? Also, I should show you guys. We got a new skill. Is it a skill? No, it's a new special ability. It's called Quick Pockets. The way this works is it basically just lets you use an item, but your turn comes around faster. So basically, it's better than just using an item. Anyway, now that we've filled our status ailments, just wail on him. He should be dead in a few turns. The area creations are actually all fairly easy. They just might have a decent amount of HP, but they all go down without too much of a fight. But yeah, because we're doing 100,000 per hit, you can see how much easier, or I should say how much harder all the monsters are here than the final bosses of the game. It's pretty ridiculous. Kotos, here's one I want to talk about. So obviously off screen I did a lot of fighting here in the monster arena to help max out stats and all that. And I was just going to go ahead and explain to you how I did it along the way while we go through here. Kotos, specifically, he drops 20 of an item, right? So it doesn't matter what item that is. I think it might be a monotonic or some shit. But the point is every time he drops, or every time you fight him, if you use a mana distiller, power distiller, you know, one of the things that drops spheres, he'll drop 20 of those. And if you overkill him, he'll drop double that. So he'll drop 40 power spheres, let's say. Well, that's very useful for the sphere grid when you're maxing it out because you're going to run out of spheres really fast. Anyway, you'll see he drops 40 healing springs. That's cool. But if I would have used a distiller on him, I could have got 40 of any of the spheres. Anyway, that's how you will grind to get spheres faster, to be able to fill in the sphere grid fully. That's just so you guys know. You know, actually, I'm going to do that real quick before I move on. I'm trying to go through these reasonably fast because there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Anyway, here's Curla Regina. I don't think I've even fought this one before. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and fight them all, even if I fought some of them off screen, because just to show them all to you, plus I want to make sure I've killed them all for the sake of completion and being able to unlock the final creation. And you'll know you've unlocked the final creation when the guy says, "Good job, you've unlocked my strongest creation." So, let's get to that. Alright, so that's another one down. That one was easy. Most of these should be fairly easy. Jormungand. Okay. Don't know what you're going to be, but I'll take you out all the same. Oh, it's just a basilisk. Shook him! Yeah, because my evasion is so high and stuff, these battles are so fucking weak sauce right now. And since my luck is so high, you'll see the screen flash like I'm getting crit hits. I should explain luck real quick, because luck is actually more useful for evasion than getting crit hits. Because obviously, even without a crit hits, I'm still hitting 9999999. But it's nice to be able to hit crit hits because, or I should say, it's nice to have higher luck, so you'll be able to actually have better accuracy. Did I say accuracy? I didn't say evasion, did I? It's better accuracy. The higher luck you have, the better accuracy you'll have at hitting enemies. So for some of the super bosses, not the ones here in the monster arena specifically, but like the Dark Aeons, which we'll be fighting in another episode. Yeah, some of them have very, very, very high evasion. So you're gonna want to make sure that you have. What was I saying? You're gonna make sure you have. I'm blanking on what I was saying. Oh. What was I saying? Oh, make sure you have high luck. Sorry, I was like, where was the point of what I was saying? I don't even know. I just fought that Tonberry, or not Tonberry, but the Cactuar, the Cactuar King thing. If you need Supreme Gems, which are useful for learning Auto Potion, I think, Auto Potion, which I should explain. I made some extra armors for later boss battles, which I'll show off in a second, or in a bit. But if you want the Supreme Gems, which will allow you to customize Auto Potion on some armors, fight the Cactuar King. I believe it's Supreme Gems. He'll drop 6 of them. So, yeah, definitely want to have that. I just defeated the Espada. Abyss Worm, bring it. The Abyss Worm, a giant-ass sandworm. Yeah, the bigger they are, the harder they fall, and the more HP they probably have. I could utilize some attack reels, but honestly, it's much easier to just mash the X button and try to get timing down. Because I have auto haste on everyone, I get so many turns before these bitches even get a turn. It's not even that big of a deal. Yeah, and all these items, or at least all these equipments I'm getting as drops right now, probably going to have to sell them because I may need money. 60k. I still have 600k. I'll probably be fine. Anyway, that was the Abyss Worm. Let's take on the Chimera Geist. Let's see. Does the Chimera Geist have anything that's droppable? I'm trying to remember. We can always find out after we defeat them. Blah, blah, blah. You did. Return spheres. Oh, no, these guys give you return spheres. Okay, so if you need return spheres for moving around the sphere grid, Chimera Geist is obviously a fantastic way to do that. He's really easy in comparison to some of the other monsters you'll fight. Let's see. Let me knock out all these area conquest ones, and I'll talk a little bit more about some of the other things. Actually, we can talk about the Dawn Tonberry. The Dawn Tonberry is actually a very useful battle because when you fight him, when you hit him, he does the same thing every Tonberry does. Let's just go ahead and show it because it's going to happen to me right away. When you hit him, he counters with Karma. Karma destroys the shit out of people who have a lot of... who get all the kills, and Titus has all the kills, so he gets destroyed with that shit. Lucky for me, I have Auto Phoenix, but point is, this guy is the way I grinded for sphere levels, and the way that worked is I will actually show you. I actually crafted 3 very awesome we call AP grinding weapons, and I will show you what's on them after this battle. But the way it works is you'll just have those 3 AP grinding weapons on everyone, and then you'll just attack him with Titus. He counters with Karma. You get a shit ton of AP every time he hits you back with Karma. And I'll explain how that works in a second when I show you the weapons for it. Let me make sure I can defeat this guy first. He's going to keep countering with Karma and killing me. But because I have Auto Phoenix, it's just going to be a never-ending loop of me winning. I don't think he'll do anything crazy. He's just going to die. I guess I could use attack reels, but what's the point? He's already dead. And I love the animation for when Waka wins and he's in fucking auto haste mode. So let me show you those weapons that I use for AP grinding. This one, triple AP, triple overdrive, and overdrive AP. Now, how did I get triple AP is the real question, because triple overdrive and overdrive AP I customized. But I started with a triple AP weapon that had 2 empty slots. The way I got triple AP weapons was actually another monster in the monster arena. He actually drops them very commonly, and I actually got one for everybody in my party, but I only used Riku, Waka, and Titus because having 7 characters have max sphere grid would have took me years. Plus, it's not necessary. You only need 3 characters to fight, so there you go. Anyway, the monster you have to fight to get triple AP weapons is actually the One Eye under Species Conquest. You fight him, he'll drop triple AP weapons. We'll fight him again I'll be fighting him in a minute. Let me finish off these area creations first. I have so much that I did off screen. I have nowhere. I'm like all scatterbrained and I don't know what I need to tell you guys. I mean, none of it is really that important unless I like laid out everything I did off screen. But it's like it's obvious what I did. I'll just kind of show you where I got all the items that I used for maxing out the sphere grid. That's basically what I'm doing here. On a positive note, I have highest magic defense, so I shouldn't die from this, even though it is a little bit scary to see Ultima get casted on you from a monster. My magic defense is maxed out, so no magic attack that's regular magic should kill me in one hit. Like, none. From any monster throughout the rest of this game, no matter how good the monster is. No magic attack should kill me. Having that max magic defense is very nice. Alright, how many more do I got left? That was the Catoblepus, I got the Abaddon and the Vorbon. Let's take them out. Abaddon is just this guy. This guy's not too bad. He does have a lot of elemental, not just elemental defenses, but he's got some kind of ultimate shield on or some shit. But I'm still going to hit 999s because I'm just so goddamn strong. And because we're using the ultimate weapons, or the celestial weapons, they ignore defense, which is pretty cheap, but amazing. So, there you go. Let's keep it moving. Last monster to fight, the Vorban. What are you, Vorban? You're just... oh, you're one of these guys. Yeah, also no worries here. Just fuck him up. Oh shit, he does counterattack? Should I provoke him? I don't even think I'm gonna bother. I was thinking about provoking him, but if I'm gonna just... oh, he only... wow, he only counterattacked that one time. I guess he only counterattacks sometimes? Whatever. As long as he doesn't do it after every attack, whatever, who cares? It doesn't take too long, I suppose. And this is already the last species creation, so this is good. We can get into the area creations next. Or, this was the area creations, we'll get into the species creations next, sorry. That makes sense, because all of these area creations were all monsters that there was only like 1 or 2 of in the game. Like different, what do you call it? Different palette swaps of. Also, if you want friend spheres, that's the monster to do it with. Friend spheres are okay, I guess. I kind of like having friend spheres just so I get all of my characters in the same spot on the sphere grid, and then I can kind of have them all just go through the sphere grid at the same time in the same place. It's actually easier that way. That way you don't get confused when you're trying to max it out for everyone. Anyway, Species Conquest. These I've fought pretty much all of these a lot, because these are mostly how you will get all of the stat spheres to max out your sphere grid, and actually say max out your stats on the sphere grid. This would be the first of those. I believe for defeating this guy, we'll just have to see. I don't remember exactly which monster drops which sphere. I know some of them because I've gotten a lot of some of them. But this one specifically, I think he might just give you the speed sphere. Oh well, we'll find out. Sometimes they won't drop the sphere you need. Every monster in this arena can drop dark matters, which is the rare drop. Yep, like there. Alright, we'll just take my word for it. He probably drops the speed sphere, because I don't think anyone else does. So if you want speed spheres to max out your speed stat, which isn't really that necessary, or I should say agility spheres. It's not speed, huh? Agility spheres. I should be more specific. If you need agility spheres to max out your agility, Fenrir is the way to go. This guy. Now I don't even think I fought this guy. I don't think he drops any. Does he drop anything I need? Maybe he drops the MP spheres? Because there's at least one monster I didn't fight at all, because I don't need MP spheres. I'm not going to go past 999 MP. Even though there isn't break MP limit, I'm never going to need more than 999. Oh no, he gives you Gambler Spirits. Actually, Gambler Spirits are a nice item to have for mixing, so that's not too bad to know that. Actually, I didn't know that because I didn't fight him. Teryx. This one I fought plenty. This little bird bastard, I believe he drops evasion spheres, if I'm not mistaken. It's either evasion or accuracy, but I think he drops evasion. Oh well. One of these days we'll actually get one of these spheres I'm talking about and see which one drops what. Yes, he drops evasion spheres. Got it right. Alright, cool. So if he drops the evasion ones, that means the Hornet drops the accuracy ones, because these are two that I fought quite a bit to get enough to max out my stats. Yeah, and I actually didn't mind maxing out all the stats that I did, because getting some of these spheres is super easy, as you see. I'm just wrecking the shit out of these guys anyways. And this includes strength spheres. They weren't very hard to get either. A lot of these are just not hard to get. So you can max out all the stats you want to max out fairly easily. Also, you saw there I got some accuracy spheres. Moving on to the Vidatu. Vidatu is not one I fought, is it? No, I don't believe I fought this guy. I don't know what he drops. In fact, he might be the one that drops the MP spheres. The fact that he does Osmos is probably proof. If I wanted... Oh, wow, he's a one-hit kill? What the heck? Really? What a noob. Does he drop MP spheres? He does. Wow. Okay, well, I didn't know he was that easy. Hilarious. Alright. One Eye. Now, this is the one I was talking about a little bit ago. The reason you want to fight this guy... Actually, there's two good reasons. Magic defense spheres. That's what he drops. Also, he drops triple AP weapons. So I fought this guy hella times. For two reasons. One, to get a triple AP weapon for all my characters. And two, because he drops triple AP weapons... you can sell them for a lot of money, and that's how I've actually been cycling through my money to have money for fighting and for bribing. And there's a few monsters I have bribed for certain items, which I will also explain in maybe after I'm done killing the rest of these creations. Anyway, Jumbo Flan. Okay, here's a note. Don't fight Jumbo Flan. Well, I'm not gonna. You do have to fight Jumbo Flan. I've actually already beat him off screen, though. He drops magic spheres, if you wanted to know. That's part of the reason why maxing out magic is not fun, because Jumbo Flan is immune to physical attacks. So you can't just wreck him with your physical attacks. So it's like, okay, then just use magic like Demi or something. No, he's immune to Demi. Okay. What about Flare? Well, he's not immune to Flare, but he does have Reflect. So the only way to cast Flare on him is to reflect it off your own characters. Problem is, even with maximum magic that you have unlocked throughout the game, you're still only going to hit about 20,000 damage. So it's nowhere near as much as 99999. And therefore it takes like freaking 10-15 minutes to beat this fucker because he has so much goddamn HP. Therefore I'm not going to show it. I'm just not gonna. Just know that if you want to beat him, oh wait, I should also mention you can hit him with overdrives. So that does help a little bit. It's still going to take forever to beat him though. So yeah, if you want to beat Jumbo Flan, which you do have to unlock everything, just use overdrives, and if you must, use Reflect on yourself and cast Flare Reflect off yourself to hit him. And that's pretty much your two best bets. You could also use Ultima, but Flare does more damage and you can double cast it. So I recommend that. Anyway, let's start working on the rest of these bastards and stop talking. Nega Elemental. Now, I don't think I've fought this one yet. I don't know what he drops. Some of these things, obviously, you can't drop stat spheres because, well, only so many stat spheres, different ones, so how do you get them all? I don't even know. Some of these guys, they just drop useful mix items or custom items, like those other guys dropping Gambler Spirits. Those are nice for mixing. So I'm not sure what this guy's going to drop. Apparently he likes to counter with Ultima, so you guys get to see a bunch of castings of Ultima. Yeah, Ultima. Did I show Ultima on the sphere grid? Like where it is? I think I showed where it is. It's over by where Kimari starts on the sphere grid. Anyway, obviously I've learned it with all my characters, at least these 3 characters, since they have the sphere grid maxed out now. Yeah, that should be mentioned. It's because I have the sphere grid maxed out, I have every ability with with these 3 characters. I keep wanting to say every character, but I've only worked on these 3 because, God, if I would have did all 7 of them, these episodes are going to take another week for me to get to. And honestly, I was just kind of getting sick of grinding, so I just wanted to get these battles over with. You really only need 3 characters. The other characters I would have just done just for fun, just so you can see diversity in characters, but honestly, you're better off just using these ones. Because it's harder to start off with those other characters because they're slower and stuff. Honestly, now that I have these 3 so maxed out though, I could just easily exploit battles with these characters, like one of them or 2 of them, and let the 3rd character kind of just piggyback off of it, just to max out everybody else. And eventually, if I ever get around to maxing the sphere grid for everybody, that is what I will do. It is a trophy for this game to max out the sphere grid with every character. It's very annoying, but it's something that I might do one day if I want to platinum the game. Platinum trophy, that is. I still haven't platinumed the game on PS3, or PS4 for that matter. I've completed a lot of games on Xbox 360, but never ever platinumed the game on PS3 yet. I don't know. I'm not as into platinuming whatever games as I used to be. Maxing, whatever, completing games as I used to be. Doing every single little thing, including whatever little stupid things you gotta do for trophies. And for this game specifically, maxing out the sphere grid for all 7 characters just sounds like a goddamn chore. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do slice and dice. Let's see if I can kill him right here with this. Now, as you'll also notice, I finally did unlock Titus's last limit break, Blitz Ace. That was just a matter of using slice and dice whenever I felt like it to get Blitz Ace. I should show Blitz Ace. I haven't shown it yet. Maybe I'll do that on the next battle that I feel like using it on. Twin stars. Okay, that's an okay item. I'd rather have some 3 stars, which we may get a chance to grab that. Let me heal first. Keep an eye on that HP. Alright, how many more of these bitches we got? We got, about 7 more. Let's go. Tank it. Okay, Tank it. I believe the Tank it is the one that'll drop defense spheres. So that'll be, this will be one you'll fight quite a bit to max out your defense. I know I did. He's really not too bad. He doesn't even have that much HP, I don't think. A few more hits should be all you need. I know he's got less HP than the guy who'll give you HP spheres, which we haven't even fought yet. Yep, that didn't take too long. He didn't even get a turn because he's slow. Defense spheres, there you go. Proof in the pudding. Alright. Next, the Fafnir. Alright, Fafnir. Now, does Fafnir drop something? I believe Fafnir does. Oh, I know what the Fafnir drops. The Fafnir actually drops, what the hell are they called? Light curtains? Yeah. If you want to put auto protect on any of your armors, you'll need light curtains. You get light curtains, you fight this guy. And if I'm not mistaken, when you beat him, he drops 40 of them or 20 of them. I think it's 40, because I don't remember having to fight him that many times. Let's see. Pretty sure he drops 40 light curtains. Yes, 40 light curtains. There you go. Useful for putting auto protect on all your characters, which is what I have. If you couldn't tell by the fact that I have protect on at all times, and the fact that I showed you the armor. Anyway, Sleep Sprout. This is not one I fought before. What is you? Oh, you're one of you. You're one of these. Hey, look, one hitter quitter. Some of these guys are ridiculously easy. Teleport spheres. Oh, wow, that's how you get teleport spheres? Wow, those would have been nice to have. Oh well, too late. I didn't know you could get teleport spheres from that guy. Otherwise, I would have done that sooner. Well, if you want to teleport around on the sphere grid, Sleep Sprout's the way to go. Teleport spheres are nice because you can teleport to any place on the sphere grid, even if you haven't been there yet. Or no, wait. Actually, I think you have to go to the sphere you've been to, maybe. No, I think you can go to any... Oh, no, I know what it is. You can teleport to any sphere that someone has activated. Any of your characters. Doesn't matter who activated it. Bomb King. This is also one I haven't fought. Now, you might be worried that every hit you do that he'll grow. It's actually every 3 hits for this guy, so that just makes him all the more easier to defeat. Because if it was every hit, I'd be a little more worried. But he only takes 5 hits to kill. For someone who grows after every 3 hits, it's not exactly very hard. He drops Door to Tomorrows. Ooh, those are very useful. I'm glad I know he drops those now. Alright, Juggernaut. Have I fought this guy yet? I believe I fought Juggernaut. I think, yes, I've definitely fought Juggernaut. What does he drop, though? Is he the one that drops Strength Spheres? He might be the one that drops Strength Spheres. We haven't seen Strength Spheres yet, right? I think this might be him. Pretty sure. I think it has to be, because I haven't gotten Strength Spheres yet. And I don't think it was a different monster that dropped Strength Spheres, so this has got to be him. It's just that Strength Spheres I did first, because I wanted to get everybody to 255 Strength first, before anything else. I think this is the guy. I'm pretty sure. Yep, that's him. Alright. Alright, and that means, last but not least, the last guy drops HP Spheres, Ironclad, because, well, that's the only one left that we haven't gotten a drop of. And I remember this guy taking forever, because every time you hit him, he counters with Rapageki, or whatever the hell that says, Rapageki. The only thing is he has shitty accuracy, so he'll miss all day with my high-ass evasion. You know what? Let's show Blitz Ace. Why not? Now, Blitz Ace is a little different for a Tidus Overdrive. I kind of like it, but it doesn't do as much damage as Slice and Dice, so that's part of why I don't like using it. He hits a bunch of times automatically, and then he'll stab his sword into the ground, jump into the air. Riku throws him a Blitz Ball, and now we do the button press. He does a Sphere Shot, yay, for a 1 max hit. It's okay. I like Slice and Dice better, though. 6 hits that do more damage is better. Also, here's some attack reels. Get ready for me to use attack reels to death. If you weren't sick of me using attack reels already, well, prepare to be goddamn sick of this freaking overdrive, because seriously, I'm going to be using it way too much for this post-game stuff. It's just so useful, though, because of how many hits it does. I know it doesn't ignore defense like our weapons do, but man, it's going to be so useful, like, you don't even know right now. It's not even that it's useful to win battles, it's just useful to speed up the process of winning the battle. Otherwise, it'll just take more turns to win. That's really the only reason to use it. Because ignoring defense with your regular attacks is actually better most of the time. But attack reels will do more damage in one turn because of how much damage it can deal. Well, most of the time. This guy actually didn't do too much more damage. Especially since he's not actually hitting me back. Anyway, as you can see, this guy has a shit ton of HP. I think he actually has 2 million? Which means we gotta hit him 20 times. Well, plus the overdrive. Oh well, he did. And that'll do it for our wins today. I believe we defeated all of the area and species conquests. All we have left now are the original monsters and then the last unknown. To unlock the last unknown, that's why you have to defeat all these monsters. So, obviously I haven't defeated all these guys yet. But anyway, alright, so, yeah. I don't think we're going to get to the originals today. I should explain the triple overdrive thing real quick. So triple AP... Okay, you know what? Well, let me explain how this works, the triple AP stuff. Alright, so the reason why this is the maximum best AP grinding weapon. You get triple AP for every battle. That's a given, duh. Triple overdrive, that'll let your overdrive fill up faster every time you get hit. Okay, why is that helpful? Well, overdrive to AP, because every time you get hit, your overdrive goes up more. Well, that overdrive points are being converted into AP for that character. And as long as you keep Comrade on Riku and Waka while Tidus is getting hit, and Tidus has Stoic, so when he gets hit, that means all 3 characters will get a shit ton of AP because of triple overdrive and overdrive to AP. And then at the end of the battle, everything's tripled, and there you go. In one battle, one fell swoop, you can fill up all of your sphere levels in one battle. Yes, you will go from 0 to 99 in one battle. It's very fucking sweet. As for defenses, I should explain how we get some of these abilities on our thing. Auto Haste, that requires Chocobo feathers, or Chocobo wings, rather. Sure, you'll have 99 of them from capturing all the monsters, but you won't have enough. I think it costs 80 to put Auto Haste. So to get more Chocobo wings, I believe you want to bribe an enemy. Let's see if I remember what enemy it is. I believe if you go in here and you bribe, I think for Chocobo wings, is it... No. Chocobo wings, I think you have to... Oh, I know what it is. It's the dude in Omega Dungeon. Makia. I believe if you bribe him... I forget the amount of money off the top of my head. But if you bribe him, I believe he'll give you 40 to 60 Chocobo wings. So a couple bribes and you'll have enough. I think it's him. Pretty sure. I know he's bribable for one of the good items you need for customizing. I think it's him. The other... Let's see. What were the other ones? Let me see. I already forgot the abilities. Auto Phoenix, Mega Phoenixes, you should have 99 of those. I think it costs 30 Mega Phoenixes to put Auto Phoenix, so you should have plenty of Mega Phoenixes to customize it for 3 characters. Easy. Auto Protect, I already explained. You need Light Curtains. You fight that monster who drops 40 Light Curtains. I forget his name right now. Fafnir, I think. Yeah, that's how you get Auto Protect. And then Ribbon, I already said 99 Dark Matters to put Ribbon on 1 character. Not fun, but... if you want to grind for Dark Matters, you can. Let's see how many Dark Matters I have after using 99. I probably have a good amount, actually, because I fought a lot. I actually have 52. That's pretty good, considering how long it took to get me to 52, though. Fuck that. I'm not getting to 99. Yeah, so that's my ultimate defense weapons for what I'm going to use for the most part. Or what I've been using and will use, but... For a couple of the final bosses, I actually made an extra defensive thing. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's right below it. No, this one. Shaman Targe. The only difference here, well, 2 differences actually. We won't need Auto Phoenix, so instead I replaced that with Auto Potion. Auto Potion requires Shining Gems. Those were... Or no. I take that back. Auto Potions require... What do Auto Potions require? Let's see. We can always check. We got time. Auto Potions require... Auto Potion's down here, my bad. Auto Potion requires Stamina Tablets. Okay, yeah, I have a ton of those. It only costs 4, so that's super easy. And the other one was, what was it? Oh, Defense plus 20. That's what requires. That's the Shining Gems. Defense plus 20. Or Blessed Gems, rather. I said Shining Gems, didn't I? Blessed Gems. Those are the ones you get from the Cactuar King or whatever. Yeah. Blessed Gems. Got it. Alright, so... Yeah, I believe that's going to do it for today's episode. All we did was get through the species and area creations, but that's fine. In the next episode, we'll take out all the original creations, and I don't know if we'll have time to take on the Mega Boss here yet. We'll see how long it takes me to take out all the original guys. And either way, that does it for bonus episode number 1. See you guys next time. Peace!